I'd never heard of it before. So I did a little homework today. I never heard of it or seen it before, but after you read, it's not as complicated as, I mean, it's complicated for sure, but it's not when you first like ever see something like that you never seen before. It's definitely an uphill battle, but I wish it was different circumstances. I wish they could just say, you know what, we just gonna sit it on the back burner until we handle this, and then we'll get back to that later. That's what I'm praying for right now, for both of them to just be able to sit it on the back burner, all jokes aside, all anger, all hate, and just sit it to the side on the back burner. Just sit it to the side till he like 2 or 3. And just getting together real quick. And then if y'all want to go back to arguing and fussing on the internet, it's y'all life to do what y'all want with it, no matter what nobody say. But just for right now, that's just what I wish. It doesn't say it's something that somebody could have did. It could happen. It's very rare, but it doesn't say that it's something that somebody could have did. So I don't fault her. And even if it was something she did, if God decided for him to be here, however he decides for him to be here, I'm okay with that. So y'all sending me DMs about crybaby, whatever the cat stuff, like, it's, I mean, I understand y'all want to guess and try to figure it all out, but to be putting shit in the energy on somebody else's kid is like, why would you do that? Just wait until the parents and the doctors let us know exactly what it is, and in the meantime, if you have any type of heart or any type of decency at all, you could just pray that, you know, he just has to have this one surgery and everything is fine. I went through this with Callie with her preemie baby, and I was terrified just like this. I was absolutely terrified. I probably didn't help her much in the process because I was so terrified. But I do appreciate the people that's just looking at it like it's, you know, one baby and he belongs to all of us, and it don't matter who did this and who did that. Just get him together. Like, we need more people like that. So yeah, that's all I have to say. That's really all I have to say. I do want to say though that if I had, you know, the grandparents or whoever already knew something, just so we could know on this end whether we were speaking or not, like I would have been said something just to make sure, you know what I'm saying? And that could just be me looking for somebody to blame because I'm angry too, because I'm worried, because I'm scared. But I would have definitely been like, oh, can you, you know, I know we don't fuck with each other, but can you make sure that she follows up with X, Y, and Z to make sure the baby's straight? Because we could have figured it out and got a doctor going out here even if we had to pay for it. But you know, us young mothers, we don't know. And they're a lot stronger than us old ladies, so. It's common, I read in adults, but it's rare in like newborns. So I'm a little worried. It looks like it's a complicated process, but you know, what looks like complicated to us don't look complicated to God, and it definitely don't look complicated to some of these doctors. They probably know exactly what to do, and we don't understand it. But so that could be some extra stress on everybody. Her, John, that could just be some extra stress. Like, Did y'all go research and read? And it made me feel a little bit better. So, I mean, maybe they haven't taken the time to sit down and really see the process that they have to go through. It's uncomfortable for him for sure. So it's not like he don't need the extra attention and the extra accommodations from both parents right now, because it does say that it's uncomfortable. So, and I know y'all be thinking I don't say nothing to my son, but he done got about 75 text messages. He done got about 75 text messages and 75 pictures, and don't never think I'm just not concerned just because I don't tell y'all everything. It's genetic. Is it genetic? Because I don't know anyone that has ever had it, and I'm pretty sure she don't either. No, hernias are not, but like I guess genital. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's a different type of hernia, not like the ones where you get in your belly or the ones you get on the side. It's connected to the genital. So it's a little, it says that it's rare, over here at least. I mean, it's okay to be obsessed with your baby daddy after you just have a baby. That's normal shit. Everybody is, you know, a little crazy over, I just wish she would have listened, but I mean, what she doing right now is not totally abnormal. It's just her, so it's just the wrong person. But, whatever the appointment was missed for, I'm just, now that everybody knows, I feel like, you know, God works in mysterious ways too. So it's gonna make it a little bit more important right now because everybody's watching, and that's the one thing about, the one good thing that I learned is, you know, it helps us kind of like be a little bit more accountable, because when you have a high fan base and other people watching, it's a little harder to miss appointments. So the worst thing ain't gonna come out of that. And there's tons of baby pictures that are showing the baby's defects and the stuff to comfort you. So it's not like I didn't find it to be pornography. I mean, when I started Googling it and seeing how many parents have pictures of their infants on there to help you cope with this. So just to jump to that was so like demonic. Like, there's other parents and pictures of babies having it from 1 year to 6 years old. And what do you think those parents were doing? They were trying to help other parents cope with it or trying to figure it out. This is not like, they have like trauma counseling for stuff like this. Some people can't handle this. I'm struggling. So I could only imagine, you know, what they feel. I mean, regardless if we see them hanging out like their life is normal and nothing's happening, we get a glimpse of that. So we can't just say, oh, they don't care. You getting a glimpse of their day. You don't get a glimpse of like her possibly on her knees and crying out to God about it. Like, we ain't finna show you us talking to God. So yes, I just want to get on here and say that I did a little bit of research and a little bit of homework, and y'all can get online and do some research and homework too if you want to help and not just be a negative voice. There are tons of pictures of people's kids and their genitals and birth defects all over the internet, all over Google, to help you guys understand this, to where it's not just some babies, some porn. That picture was the last thing that I think anybody would be turned on by. And I know y'all gonna probably cut this right to that part and try to make it seem like I said something wrong, but you know what? I don't give a fuck what y'all do no more. He holding himself accountable. He has to hold himself accountable. He hasn't denied the child. He hasn't said it's not his baby. Every single sentence he said is my child or my baby. His concerns, unfortunately, and anywhere you go, the mother is going to have the child for the first 6 weeks. Whether the father wants to come or not come, it's up to the mom. So it's up to her because of his nursing age. He's not even 4 weeks yet. She gets to make all the decisions right now. So right now, all of the accountability on his appointments or what he got going on as a single mom is all fully our responsibility. Until he gets visitation or whatever shared parenting, he can't just find her and do what he wants with her child. That's her child. So y'all need to look up the rules and regulations. He can't just take no baby from her and take the baby to the doctor. That's our responsibility during the nursing stages up to 6 weeks. Callie baby daddy the judge didn't even want to give nobody more than a couple hours a week during the nursing stage. So you guys need to stop just voicing opinions without knowing the whole full process. He know what his responsibility is. He ain't running from it. He ain't hiding from it.